Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends.
So I finally got my hands on the brand new Ford Mustang, the 2022 edition Mach 1, a car that's actually very popular here in Spain, while in the rest of Europe people aren't that fan of American cars. So today we're not in Barcelona as well, we are in Sitges, about a 20-30 minute drive from there, and we're going to drive towards Barcelona through some twisty roads next to the sea. The views are incredible, which you'll see straight away. So anyway, we'll do a quick walkthrough and get on driving. So starting from the back, we've got a Mach 1 badge, and also we have a tail light with a classic Mustang design, just to give it a more historic to Ford's past. Pretty cool touch that they've managed over the years to keep that detail. Also, some very good news is you've got 4 exhaust types which are 100% real, and they make an incredible sound. You can listen to that V8 engine very well, and as well as the people next to you from outside the car. We've got rear diffuser that also is special for the Mach 1, and we also have this spoiler that just gives it a more aggressive, sporty look to the Mustang. Over the side we have 19-inch wheels that come as standard. We also have some new alloy designs, I think 3 new designs, some more Mach 1 badging, and moving to the front we have as well some very good news. We've got 2 air vents in the bonnet that are 100% real. That's always good when they do stuff real and not just for looks purpose. We also have this sticker that comes for the Mach 1, and yeah, it's got this matte finish, which I'm not sure if it looks cheap, but it looks, I've got mixed feelings about it. I think it looks cool, but as well, it's just a sticker. I think they could have done maybe something a bit more premium. But anyway, carry on. We've got the classic Mustang horse, as well as this thing which is fake, but this is, I believe, as well just a classic Mustang touch they've given to the car, as they previously had some lights or had this sort of design. They've kept that. It's okay, it looks good, and it also comes with this front splitter, this being the Mach 1. You don't get this as standard in the normal 5.0 GT models. It's not a luxurious interior, it's very American, very Mustang. This is a performance car, and you do realise that with the sound, the V8, and what I was mentioning before. You do have a lot of plastic bits, so that's because you've got a 5 litre V8 460 horsepower engine. You also get it with a manual option or automatic. This is a manual. You get this white head knob. I've got mixed feelings about the colour. It is very unique, but I'm not sure about it. They could have just put black. And you also have some buttons here that remind me a lot of an airplane. The only concern I have is when you change mode, you can only turn the button up, you can't turn it down. So you've got different modes. So say you're in web mode and you want to go to normal and you accidentally skip normal, you've got to go through the whole list again. You can't just go one back down, so that's a bit annoying. That's the only thing really I found annoying of this car. We also have some very cool buttons in the steering wheel, the usual stuff, but there's also a mode where you can make the exhaust silent. Depending on the time, you can say before 8 o'clock in the morning, always start with silence mode. So that's also a good thing, not annoying neighbours. You can have sports mode, normal mode, or silence. I've used the silence mode when I've had police near me, because they just want to bother you. And also, something you would all like is the fact that there's no rev limiter, meaning that in traffic lights you can annoy everyone perfectly. There's no limit sound. The views up here are just amazing. It's such a peaceful area. Just sea, mountains, loads of cool looking cars. There's also some private collections that one day I'll show you. This is a manual, which is totally worth it. It's very, very fun to drive, even though you do have, after having say a 4-hour drive, your legs are destroyed, but totally worth it. Every time you turn a gear down, that noise you get is unique. It's so much fun, this car, and I wasn't expecting it. It's just amazing, this car, honestly. I was not expecting at all. Because the thing is, right, when you think of a Mustang, you either think of the American version, like you've got the Shelby and the Cobra and all those are really cool cars. But in Spain and Europe, you've got these EcoBoost cars, which they're good looking, and for the price, you do get a pretty decent car. But they aren't a true Mustang. And that's the expectations I had initially with this car. But it's incredible. It is a car I would generally enjoy to own. The interior, yes, is not luxurious like say a Porsche or other brands, which is always welcome. But with the performance, the noise you get, and also the outside, the looks it has, you just forget about the interior. The noise just makes you forget about everything. So just to quickly go through the price of this car, standard, the typical Mustang we usually see around the streets. In Spain, I was mentioned, they're very popular. Loads of friends of mine, this is their dream car. Usually they're about 40,000, the like 45,000 probably after tax, 47,000, the base model. Well, the Mach 1 is 12,000, 15,000 extra, the base model. And I think for that amount you do get a lot more. It is true you only get I believe 10 horsepower extra, but the looks, you also get something with a bit of more historic meaning behind, with the details in front and the rear as well. I do think it's justified. They haven't gone too crazy on the price, so you can get this car for 63,000, 65,000 euros, which I think is a very good price. But what is sad is the fact that this is probably one of the last Mustangs we're going to see with the V8. It's not that far away from having an electric version, and it's something that it's sad, especially the younger generations where I'm from. We've only started now to experience these high performance cars. We've recently had driving license and all that kind of stuff, and they're going to take it away from us in a couple of years, and that is just sad. So anyway, this mountain pass is like 15-20 minute drive, but with this guy it's more like 5. This maybe a 10-year-old kid, 8-year-old kid here. You like cars, kid? You don't? You don't care? Oh well. Just a YouTuber disturbing your afternoon. So that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I tried to make it a bit more raw, a bit more dynamic, with some more revs and noise, just to keep everything more entertaining. So let me know what you think of this video, and especially what you think about this car in the comments. See you next time.